Try not to become a man of success, but rather try to become a man of value. Albert Einstein. It's a quote you've probably heard before, but have you ever felt it? Because in a world obsessed with success, headlines, hashtags, highlight reels, what does it even mean to live a life of value? Most people never stop to ask. They're too busy chasing. You graduate, you get the job, you tick the boxes society gave you, and then one night, you lie awake wondering, why do I still feel empty? This is the success trap. It feeds the ego. It starves the soul. We're raised to think success is the finish line. Promotions, paychecks, praise. But no one tells you that the finish line keeps moving. Success is external. It's measured by others. Value is internal. It's measured by you. When was the last time you did something valuable that had no reward? Like comforting a grieving friend, or keeping a promise no one remembered, or walking away from an unethical offer, even if it was tempting. Those are acts of value. They don't get applause, they build your character. Because value is invisible work, but it's what gives life meaning. You don't need fame to matter. Look at the people around you. The janitor who shows up early so students have clean desks. The mother who sacrifices sleep so her child can study. The son who skips a party to care for his sick father. No one gives them awards, but these are the people holding the world together. Value doesn't trend, but it transforms. Let's redefine greatness. A nurse who stays after shift because a patient is afraid. A bus driver who notices a child is quiet and checks in. A teacher who stays late to tutor the one kid who's struggling. These acts won't get likes. They don't go viral, but they change lives. And one day, they'll be the memories we hold dearest. Einstein never said, "Don't be successful." He just warned us not to be only successful. The problem is when success becomes your identity, because then what happens when you fail? When success is the goal, failure is fatal. But when value is the goal, failure is just a teacher. Ask yourself, would I still do this if no one saw? Would I still care if no one clapped? Would I still show up if there was no reward? If the answer is yes, that's value. And here's the thing, success can be taken. Value can't. Your title can be stripped. Your wealth can vanish. But your kindness, your courage, your integrity, those are yours, always. A life of value is not louder, it's deeper. Not richer in money, richer in meaning. If you've been stuck in the success trap, you're not alone. The world rewards performance. So how do you shift? 1. Define your core values. Write down what matters to you. Not your job, not your family, not your followers. Is it kindness, creativity, courage? Start making decisions from that place. 2. Say no to hollow wins. You know the kind. Doing something just for applause. Accepting a role that pays more but drains your soul. Posting something fake for attention. Reject them. They're expensive distractions. 3. Honor the small good things. Hold the door. Listen when no one else does. Do the right thing when no one is watching. These aren't small, they're sacred. 4. Redefine failure. Failure is not the opposite of success. It's the path to value. You learn, you grow, you align. Each failure brings you closer to the core of who you really are. One day, people will talk about you. They won't say, "He had 10 promotions, she got 1 million followers." They'll say, "He always listened, she lifted others." Your legacy isn't built on applause, it's built on impact. And the most powerful legacies are quiet. A father's wisdom passed to his son, a stranger's kindness that saved a life, a sacrifice no one saw. But that changed everything that's value, and you don't need permission to live it. Try not to become a man of success, but rather a man of value. Einstein wasn't giving career advice, he was offering a compass, because success is temporary, but value endures. When you're gone, people will remember how you made them feel, what you stood for, what you gave when no one asked. You were never meant to just succeed. You were meant to mean something. This is the missing why. Watch, think, reflect,